If you're working in Riverside and you would like to insert in your edit or podcast episode or whatever you're editing, a portion where you share your screen or record yourself reacting to a particular piece of content that's on the screen, this can be done in Riverside quite easily. And I get this question a lot from my students where they say, I would like to insert right here a segment where I watch a video or I present a video and I comment on it, or I stop it and start it again and talk about it. So how can I do that and capture that video as well as me reacting to it or talking about it? So let me show you how you do this in Riverside. It's quite easy to do. And I have an edit right here, which I have recorded a little intro about this thing. It's very redundant, but in this one, I would like to insert now a part where I record myself while I watch a video and talk about it. So here we go. You go to the editor, and first of all, you decide where would you like to insert this new segment. Now, I've got my timeline down here, and I could add it at the end or at the beginning, depending on what you're doing. You could click on this plus button here to insert it at the end, or this plus on the left side to insert it at the beginning. But if you want to insert it somewhere in the middle, I can do this as well by going to that point in the timeline. And by the way, you can place your playhead in that location where you want to insert that new thing. And before you insert it, you can create a split. That will split that clip right there and allow you to add something. It could be an empty section, it could be another video, another upload, or a recording. So watch this. I will put my playhead here and I click on this split button first, and that splits my timeline into two. So if I zoom in with Command and mouse wheel or Control mouse wheel on Windows, you can see now that I can go between these two sections and click this little plus button. This allows me to add a section right there. Now, clicking on this opens up the menu. What do you want to insert? And of course, you've got other options here like put a file from your media or another edit from somewhere in Riverside, or a video, some music file, whatever, and I can record. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to click record, and this is going to actually take me inside of the Riverside Recording Studio, and it will allow me to now record myself. And the trick is to share my screen. So watch this. I will go to the share button, and you can do this while you're recording or before you start recording. That's up to you. I will do it now. Click on share, and this time it's asking me, what do I want to share? Now I'm going to choose YouTube. I have a tab open with YouTube on my same browser. So I'm clicking that browser, and if you're hoping to react to a video, then you may want to make sure that you share the sound too. So you see the option here, also share tab audio, turn that on. Otherwise, Riverside is not going to be able to capture the audio that is playing in that tab. So if you're playing a video, you want to record the audio as well. So when I've selected that, I've selected the tab I want to share, I'm going to click share now. By the way, you don't have to share a tab. You could share a window, or you could share the entire screen. And watch this. When I do entire screen, it also has an option to share system audio. That is the same thing. You turn this on and it's going to capture all of the audio that is playing on your computer at the time. So that allows you to capture whatever you're presenting if it has sound. But I'm going to go back to my Chrome tab, and I will share tab audio, make sure that's on, click YouTube and click share. And what's this going to happen is it's going to switch me now to that tab that I'm sharing, right? But at the moment, I'm not yet recording. So I could go back to Riverside and hit record in here. So you see inside of the Riverside Studio, I just switched back to the Riverside tab for a second. It shows me now the tab that I'm sharing and also my camera. So right now I'm all set. If it all looks good, and by the way, it's not going to be captured like this with this red background. This is just my background. I added there so that I can see what's going on. But really, Riverside will capture the separate camera and the separate video of the screen simultaneously and drop them into your edit. Watch this. I'm going to click hit record now. I have the countdown enabled, so that's going to go there for 5 seconds. And here we go. We are recording. I'm confirming at the top that the recording is going. And now I'm going back to the other tab that I'm trying to share. So I'm going to click on Chris Menard's video. Here we go. This is a video I just edited today. Click on that one.
One of my favorite topics is dollar cost averaging, DC.
You can see how the video is already playing, of course, and you can hear the sound. Now I can let this video play and watch it.
Versus lump sum investing. Let's look at both of these methods.
I could pause the video and I comment on the video. Maybe I want to talk about it. Now, one thing here, go full screen on this video. And you see the video isn't actually going full screen on my computer. It's switching to full screen on the tab itself. It doesn't take over my screen. Maybe this experience is different for you on Windows, maybe, for example, but this is what's happening on mine here. So I can still play it.
Right now, I am Chris Menard.
So the video is playing, you can hear the music and the sound, and I'm talking about it simultaneously.
You get a chunk of money, maybe.
I'm going to pause the video right now. So let's suppose that I'm ready commenting on this video, talking about it. I'm going to take it out of full screen for a second, and I'm going to go ahead and go and stop recording. Now you could stop sharing here during recording, by the way. If you are switching between different tabs or different windows, you don't have to stop the recording in Riverside to do that. You could click stop sharing and that's going to stop sharing this particular tab and you could go and share something else. You can also go back to Riverside and stop sharing from the bottom here on the sharing tab. There you go. It stopped sharing and I'm still recording, by the way. And because I am, it's now stopped recording the screen, but it continues to record me, my camera, in this particular session. So now let's say I'm going to stop recording and let's see what happens with this recording I captured, right? Because you remember I came in from another edit and I'm adding a section to that edit now. So clicking stop, I'm staying in here to wait for the upload to finish. That's usually very fast if you have a fast connection. And it needs to wait until everything is uploaded. Here we go. So you notice that 2 tracks have been uploaded, my camera and my screen share track, because there's 2 tracks. Click continue editing, and this will take me out of the studio and back into the editor. Here we go. And you notice that the place where I split my video, my edit, is still processing because Riverside is still working on my files that I just captured. And if I zoom into that portion, I can't yet see anything. It just uses that default 5-second placeholder section while it's processing the recording. But if you wait just a minute or 2 before you start editing again, you're going to see now that section expand and fit your content that you just captured. Let's wait for that to finish. Here we go. That section has now been replaced with the full recording. And because it was done as a separate recording, it's still me talking, but it shows a different color. That's helpful because you can tell where each one starts and stops. So now let's see what's happening here. So it's me talking. I can zoom in. Obviously, you can trim the ends, the beginning and the end if you need to. So you can trim that like this down here. You just grab it. So look at this. This is me and the screen because I started sharing. I started recording as my screen was already sharing. So look at this. This is me on the side and that's the video playing right there alongside. Click on that one.
One of my favorite topics is
You can see the audio was captured as well. So now, because I can now create scenes and change the layout for this, I could choose to say, well, you know what, for this portion here, I don't want to show me facing that way maybe all the time. So I maybe want to switch to layout. Just click outside of the screen for a second and you go to the top here to layout and you choose what layout you want to use. For example, if you scroll down in this layout box, you have the sharing content style of layouts. So I could choose this one, for example, which has the full screen video and me in the corner. I could choose me on the side like this. I am facing the wrong way here. So if I want to, I can swap or mirror my orientation right there, you know. So I'm looking at the screen actually. And also I can change the layout again to be in the corner if I want to. Just deselect, go to layout, and then choose, let's say, this one in the corner, I suppose. I'll just stay there in the corner. You can make this, which is a square by default, but you can click on it and go to shapes and make it a circle if you want to. And if you want to change the sort of framing in that, you can double click on it and maybe zoom in a little bit like this, and also move it so that you are centered nicely, whatever you prefer to do. And here's the screen. And if you want to zoom into a particular place on the screen, you can do that, by the way. So if I'm going to keep playing this, you will see at some point the video starts right here. So maybe I'm thinking, oh, I don't want to see this stuff on the side. I could also crop this video. So I could go to crop mode here with the video selected and zoom in 1, 2, and then place that video on the screen. Possibly one more time. Look at this. So I can make the video fit nicely on the screen. Click away to finish. And look at that. Now it's me and commenting on the video, trying to share. So I'm gonna, and this one, because it was recorded in Riverside, the whole thing is working. You're transcribing your voice, you show up as a speaker, and you can do the normal editing with the transcript workflow if you want to trim this one and edit that. So you see now in the timeline, before I was doing, it was just me here by myself. Then that recording starts right after that. And at the end of that, if you go all the way to the end here where I stopped, I'm still myself here because I stopped the share early. So I can go and find where it is that I actually stopped the sharing by scrubbing on the timeline. Look at this. So I'm going about somewhere here. Look, this is the point where I finished sharing my screen. I can insert a scene right here by pressing the scene button right there. And in this particular scene, I could change the layout to be, let's say, myself full screen because I don't have the screen share anymore. So going back to layout and switching to solo speaker right there. So this is me on the screen now. And before that, it's me and the screen. So there you go. That's how you go and record yourself, share your screen, capture that. Don't forget to share the audio, and you can insert that in an existing edit, or you can record from scratch and then edit that yourself. You can create scenes, you can change the layouts, and then when the thing is done, you are back to the previous one, which is recorded this other way. So again, you can swap this. You can switch the layout like this. There you go. So that's kind of how you do it. I love this workflow, and you can go pick and choose what you want to insert, where you want to insert it, go back into the recording studio quickly, and come back out again. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. I would love to make a video for you if you have any Riverside related questions. And I will see you maybe in a coaching call, because I do coaching for Riverside as well. So if you want to learn one-on-one with me, check the link in the description. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.